Hi. I'm on camera at the beginning of the stream, which means we need to talk about something. Don't you think? I'm sorry, guys. This has not been a great week. If you did not see the news yesterday on both Blue Sky and Twitter, yeah, no, we made the tough decision to cancel Colo this year. This is one that we really mulled over for a while. It was not an easy decision. This fucking sucks, if I'm being real. But I feel like you guys need an explanation, because I've noticed a bunch of people are kind of going wild on some things, so I think we need to explain some things. Thank you, Mikey, for entertaining me while I'm doing this. Alright. So, first and foremost, yeah, we're not doing Colo this year. We made the tough decision because, honestly, this year's been a scheduling nightmare. We had at least, I think, 6 people that could not make it this year, no matter kind of where we fit it in, or they were just unsure to a point where we weren't sure we could put them in. Jack was going to be working on his tour. Steve and Mal were still, like, worried about Kepi. This is such a bad time to raid Maniacal! It's okay, dude. It's okay. It's okay. It's just really funny. Thank you for the raid, Maniacal. I'll do full countermeasures later. An amiibo tournament. I know you did. I'm glad PSL had a yeah, PSP. Sorry, because PSL is Splatoon. I'm glad PSP got to have fun night tonight. So, as I was saying, if you came in from the raid, unfortunately, Minecraft. God damn it! I did the dyslexic thing. Okay, unfortunately, Colosseum is not happening this year. As I was saying, as the raid drum roll went off, we were looking like at least 6 people weren't gonna be able to make it this year. Jack is touring with his band this year. Steven and Mal still don't know about Kepi, so either one or both was gonna have to miss it. Jared and Erica's schedule was up in the air because they said they were gonna make the room for Colo, but like they've been gone like I forget, is it a mission? I forget what they call it, but they went to another country basically to do like church work. So it's just a case of like we didn't know who could make it basically, and trying to accommodate everything was kind of a problem. And on top of all of that, yeah, Bolivia, that's where they went. Okay. Yeah, so on top of that too, burnout. A lot of us were feeling really burnt out after the last year. We had been kind of dealing with it in prior pieces in the past, but it kind of came to a head in these last few years, and unfortunately, with this and with everyone being unsure of everything, it really did seem like the safest bet was to just not have it this year and give everyone a rest year. But in the process of all that, we also realized, because we have so many people that can't make it, and we just weren't sure how many of the original cast we were gonna have because it was not looking great. We decided to just, if we're already skipping the year, we might as well just kill it off. And I'm air quoting that. Alright, now y'all just doing this to make me laugh.
It's giving me a headache.
Alright. As I was trying to say... Thank you for making me laugh through this, because I was kind of dreading this conversation. We decided to kind of, like, end TRG Colosseum, Drone Controllers Colosseum, as it is, because we realized we also kind of are prisoners to our own friend group, simply because, like, everyone that goes to TRG Colosseum is someone we know, or is a friend of the group, etc., etc. So, MC and I talked it over, and we figured the best thing to do was disband the group, and then next year look into starting a new event. So, it's gonna be a more, like, this is super early talks, so, like, this is not locked in. It's not bullshit. Fuck you. But yeah, we're basically anyone who wants to join in again from the group next year or whenever we actually manage to plan out the next new event will be invited back. We have to figure out if it's happening, when it's happening. There's no guarantee because we need this year off no matter what. A bunch of us want to do like smaller, simpler events. Like, I'm probably going to do a makeshift Chaos Cookie some point this year to make up for there being no Colo. There's no guarantee of the new event again, but, like, it's at least in the talks. And I guess I should probably also say this part, too. I won't be heading it. I won't be the one heading it up. Not this time. If you've heard me talk about Colosseum the last couple of years, I've been struggling, basically, in that role for a while, because a lot of pressure kind of gets put on you when you're in that position, and this is not even just because of 24. This is prior. If you've seen Colo recaps, you've heard me talk about this before in 23 and maybe even 22. It's just, I'm just so... I don't have the spoons anymore to be the front of it anymore. So I'm just... I can't do it anymore. So I don't know if... I don't know who's going to head up the thing. I don't know who's going to run the channel. I will be helping with it because MC said he doesn't want to stop working with me, and I like working with MC. He's a good dude. But, like, I'm going to hand off the role to someone else. I'm just going to be the entertainer. I'll just be the talent and not, oh, I get veto on a lot of things. Oh, I have to decide. I have to get my mod team involved. I have to, like, do a lot of groundwork. I have to do all these things that most people don't recognize, etc., or just feel I have to do more than everyone else because I'm in that position. So yeah, I'm basically stepping away from that role and just being a random entertainer. So I do not know who will be heading up the new event. I will be helping with it. For all I fucking know, it'll still follow me anyways, because maybe no one else wants to take the damn role. Wouldn't be entirely shocked. But yeah, yeah, that's a down the road thing. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm sorry guys. I wish we didn't have to just kind of say it out of nowhere. We basically only decided it 2 weeks ago? 3? Yeah, 2.5 weeks ago was basically when we were like, okay, we're gonna have to come to terms with this. Which is why, and I saw some people being very upset about this, this is why Disc Only said we would be doing it at Colosseum, because when we ended Disc Only, we thought there was still a Colosseum. So, if you thought that was like a ruse or some shit, no, I'm just as annoyed as you are. It also didn't help that Disc Only's cancellation was decided in a day or less, so that also didn't help things. But yeah, no, we came to the realization, I think 2 weeks ago. We warned like the cab bumper crew. We obviously warned the rest of the group. We warned the mods, etc. It was like, hey, this is gonna happen. We're sorry. Like, and again, I'm sorry, guys. Like, everyone's gonna try to do separate things to kind of lighten the load or anything like that. But like,
look at your left.
There's officially no Colosseum this year, and last year was the end of the Runaway Guys
friends,
Colosseum or Threat
I look
Control
forward to meeting you
basically.
people again.
It'll form probably next year into something else, and someone else will be heading it up. So that's a maybe. It's not a guarantee, but considering the group still wants to do something if they can fit it in, yeah, it'll happen. It might get harder because I know some of the people in the group are not full-time content creators. I don't think everyone realized that. So like Sab is going to be like busy with other stuff likely, so we can't guarantee anyone like that. So it's a case of we'll see what happens. That's all I can say, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really bummed out about this too. So but I had to tell you guys. I had to be honest with y'all, and hopefully this sets the record straight in some sense. All right. Well, Fight Club Arena, a 6-hour charity event we aren't allowed to talk about to raise money for something. think about that. But yeah, am I gonna be okay? What choice do I have? I'll tell you this much. My therapist has been aware about this for a while.
This is a present from me to you.
And
Look at your left.
I had a feeling something was going to come up with this because I had a couple people.
Well, friends,
when I talked to them in private, like we might have schedule conflicts and stuff like that. So I had a feeling this was coming, and my therapist basically was like, "Are you willing to let this go?" I'm like, "I don't want to, but I feel like it's the best decision." And they're like, "Okay, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for actually letting something go." So apparently my therapist is proud of me. So at least there's that. So yeah, I'm sorry guys. I hate that I have to be the one to kind of like clarify things. I had a feeling it was going to come to this anyways, but hopefully this explains things as best as I can. I'll try to answer questions as reasonably as I can. But yeah, we'll find something to fill the gap in the meanwhile, okay? If we do a Chaos Cookie, I'm going to see if there's any way I can time it around when the boys are available, and maybe we can have a disc-only slip in there. Again, I'm not promising anything. This is a, hey, I would love for this to happen kind of situation. So yeah. Sorry, guys. Now, with that all said and done, how about we actually get to what we were supposed to be doing today? Which is Fortune Cookie. But first, I owe someone a Duke.